Howdy y'all, this is Wade the Ozark Kibbley. I'm here at Ruth and Paul Henning's Conservation Land outside of Branson, Missouri. There's a neat little tower that I'm going to take you up and look at it. A lot of people don't know about it. I'm going to tell you some of the history that I know of this place and some of the stuff that I think is cool. I'm glad you all come along and I hope you enjoy this video. And if you do, like it. If you really like it, share it. And where you can see a good old Ozark hillbilly, and I'll show you more of the Ozarks that I love. This is where I'm going to start. And I want to take you up to the Dewey Ball Mountain Trail. It is a cool little place. First thing, because there's a cool little tower overlook over there. There is the sign, and I come up here a few times, and it is a beautiful area. This trail is really neat. It's called Dewey Ball Mountain Trail because that's where we're going to go up to. I'm going to pause for a minute and show you the trail. It's about a half-mile long. It's a beautiful trail to walk in the woods. What really makes this interesting is it's what got a vigilante group who turned out to be good guys, but now they were bad, called the Ball Knobbers. It's really sewn into the history of Branson. There's the group called the Ball Knobbers. Wonderful show. There's the Ball Knobbers at Fire in the Hole. And it's all throughout Branson. Because of this mountain where they would go and see. This is a nice little beautiful paved trail. Does have an incline. It's something easily somebody can walk. You just got nice green trees, a little steep hill, little water path. You just want to come out here, enjoy your afternoon like I am. Just take a nice little peaceful walk. It is beautiful. You can't hear the noise of the traffic. That's a downside, but these beautiful natures are neat. They do give you a little resting bench. And you can tell my breathing. Yeah, I am going up a hill. It's the byproduct of this place. But all the history comes through these beautiful hills. They call it a mountain, but I think it's more like a hill. But it is so cool. I love it out here. It is beautiful. I brought my family out here once. I've not been here for a little while. I was just like, I need to come out here today because I love it. While I'm walking this trail is a scenic overlook tower. I'm making my way up there to see it. It was built in 1943, moved here in the 80s. Now, if you don't mind doing a little half a mile walk, you can have a free little look. I might need to take a rest for a moment because it's been a minute since I walked a lot. For my job, I do mostly a lot of walking, but it's different. And I'd rather be out here in God's nature. I thank you. I really love putting out these videos. I want you to get to know more of me, what behind the Ozark Hillbilly that I call myself. It's a beautiful trail that I'm sitting here. I can sit here just seeing the beauty of nature. Yep, long time ago, in 1800s, the Ball Knobbers would assemble up on this hill because they assemble up on this hill to call the group. Why is that? It's one simple reason. They would light a fire and everybody would see it. That's how they got the name, the Ball Knobbers, from Dewey Ball Mountain. It is, that's why I like coming here, the history and everything else. Somebody created a shortcut trail there. They didn't want to take the windy path. You can see I'm right here. I can take the shortcut or I can take the long way around. Right now, I'm going to take the shortcut and I might come back around the long way. One thing I like about Missouri conservation land is a lot of times it's free to get in, because Missouri believes in that they have other ways to make it free to have people come enjoy this area. Besides, you have to pay for it and ruining the opportunity for, like me, get out of the house and come here. Have to pay a small fee. Like Missouri does a lot of things, like their state parks, they do a lot of revenue, like camping and that stuff. That's what I love about Missouri. Not all things like, I'm trying to think of the name of it. There's one organization you have to pay get in there, but I'll get back to you when I remember it. That is the U.S. Corps Engineer. That's where you have to pay a lot of things, is on the federal side, but not on the Missouri side. Unless there's some cities that I have not gone to see. I am walking up to the tower. I do not like hikes that much, but this is worth it. And I'm going to take you along and see. It is beautiful. See? Nobody knows it hardly here except you come out and see it. It is beautiful. There is the scenic tower at Shepherd of the Hills. Ain't that beautiful? Every time I climb higher, I'm seeing a new beautiful area. Ain't this beautiful? I'm not even at the top. This is an old fire tower, 1943, rebuilt in the 80s here. This is cool. Looks like they put up some new wood up there. That's good. You know that? Beautiful. Man, that just shows you how beautiful this is. This is the Ozark Mountains. Man, this is beautiful. Man, I love this. Seeing this beauty. Fire towers like this was really important back in the day. This was in a different location that was moved here. You can just see the beauty. There is Branson. If you want a free bird's eye view of Branson, this is the place. This is beautiful. This is why I love the Ozarks. And I have to be real with you. This is overriding everything in my senses right now. Walking up here, doing this, being up here is beautiful. Man, I love it up here. It took me a little bit. The stairs are shaky, and I could easily chicken out and went back down. But y'all, for you, I decided to brave it up here. I just needed to come up here for myself and for y'all to see if I could prove myself I could be up here. The last time I was not so sure, but now it is beautiful. I'm glad I came up here. Man, I'm out of words. This is why I call the Ozarks. These beautiful mountains or hills, wherever you see. I call it hills because they're not mountains. Oh, I'm out of words right now. It's just breathtaking. I want to show you how high I am. Look at the ground down there. That's how high I am. This overlook. I'm gonna give you one last look before I go down and see if I can see anything new. And this feels a whole lot steeper going down than going up. Man, this is a fun place to go look, but if you're kind of afraid of heights, take it slow, but it's a beautiful view once you get to the top. And this is why it's so steep. When they built this in 1943, they were not thinking of certain rules. Nowadays, this is something neat. I'll take this path going down this way. I went up the other way. Beautiful tower. But now I can get to go down back to the other parts of this beautiful conservatory. Oh, it's been so fun so far here. I am loving this place. I am just enjoying it. And if you guys, if I miss anything or said something that I researched but I didn't quite get it right, let me comment and know. Because one, anything I bring you along and you comment helps me out because I can bring something better to you. And B, let other people know that you are interested in what I am doing. This is cool. I am not even done yet. Walking these trails just brought up a fond memory. Why I love walking trails is a lot of times I got my family involved, walking trails with me. Spend some quality time with the family. But it's the trail etiquette that I've come along with people that I call Midwest niceness. That we would talk to each other, warn people like if there's something on the trail that we need to watch out. And also I got a chance to teach my family a trail etiquette where pack it in, pack it out, don't leave no trash, where you're at in case of emergency and all those things. It just brought up fond memories so far of me being with my family. I'm out here by myself right now, but I love that. That's why I love getting out in God's nature. You know that? As I share that with you. Outside the traffic noise, walking back down this trail to go back out. It's a backing out loop thing. Makes a loop around the tower. But I don't think I hear it is the traffic, but I hear the birds noise chirping. It's kind of neat where we have this little piece of God's nature that we can get out, enjoy, and not even know that we're just really close to Branson. It's inside the Branson city limits, but or outside. I can't really remember how this is done. It probably is outside the city limits, but just on the edge. But you won't even know that you're out here because there's over 1,500 acres here that just you can get yourself lost into. I'm gonna give you a little bit more information where I'm here. This little place where I am is Paul Henning. Henning, I'm sorry, I can't say his last name real good. He was a writer. He did some very neat old classic shows like Beverly Hillbillies, Petticoat Junction, and Green Acres, where he used the places where he grew up and his wife too, that's Petticoat Junction, to create these stories. And what's really interesting is he donated like the car to the school, the College of the Ozarks. They have a little museum over there. He donated that here, and he also donated this land. And I think it's so cool that this little piece of history and everything is served. And you've seen some of my Solar City videos. You went back and watched some of those. I will, when I go back to Solar City, there is something inside there that ties to the shows. So I wanted to share you that because more you know about this, because I just came up here and looked at it, like overlooking all that, not really looking up the guy who did this. You know what I mean? And I grew up on those shows. Even though those were before my time, I had my parents watch those. And I grew up around them. and I learned more of those characters. And the Beverly Hillbillies, there's actually a remake movie, kind of going off the old show, but the really old ones. You should ever look those up and watch them. Or if anybody has, comment. Because I love to know if you ever watch Beverly Hillbillies, Petticoat Junction, or Green Acres. Because the Beverly Hills is more about him, this there. Petticoat Junction was about his wife. I mentioned already. I'm sorry about that if I'm overlapping. And Green Acres is, I say, the more the Midwest of Missouri. That is cool. As I saying, this is what this place is. And what is kind of neat is you got this walk wall, and you got more beautiful sceneries. That just shows you about this place. Like the glades animals. There is scorpions. I got stung by a Missouri scorpion. They hurt. A tarantula, an Easter collar lizard, a prairie lion race runner, the flowers, all the animals of glades. But if you go down the trails, you will see some beautiful things because I have walked that before. A lot of mileage, but beautiful, worth it if you love to walk and hike. But I just love this overlook. If you don't want to do the trail like I just did up there, this is something you can walk around because I'm going to lead you up to a nice little overlook. If I had more energy, I probably would go down to the little overlooks that are around the area. Play geography. This is one thing I like about Missouri. They will educate you about what is around this area. So you get to learn a little bit of history. Can't really see a beautiful view, but like I believe that is Sight and Sound. That is Sight and Sound down there. Way over there is Sight and Sound. This is beautiful. Look at all the beautiful flowers. I am amazed how much beauty you can see out here. I'm so glad I got out today. This is why I like doing these ventures. Is see what I can see. And see what I can see. More of the information. The birds you can see. Of course, there is some confetti. The Branson region. There's that tower I just showed you. Forestry. Here's all the areas. All the different roads. It is neat. This right here is where you can go down your trails if you want to. But I'm not going to do that. Because there is a lots of trails you can go see. Like no bikes, no picking wildflowers. But then this is what you can see. Wow, that is a beautiful Dewey Ball Mountain. This is beautiful. I love God's nature. This is so beautiful. These are all the trails that you can go. So yeah, you can start here and do one big loop, little loop. See, shows you where you are right here. You can do a little loop, a big loop, that line, the big, huge line, and that's the other parking. And it is a lot of walking, about 5 miles of trails. No bike, just enjoy the nature. Wow. Done it one time in several segments. It's beautiful down there, but It's a lot of walking. Hope you liked this video I showed you. I just want to show you something that's in the backyards of the Ozarks, just right outside of Branson. And if you do truly enjoy this video, please share it. I know I said that a few times, but I want you to share this beauty. And I want you to like it, because then other people will know about this beauty. And people get to see a Ozark hillbilly. That's what I am. I'm not saying because I'm trying to create something, but that's what I am core. I'm not a cowboy. I'm not a country boy. I'm a hillbilly. I'm not my cousin, the redneck. I'm just a good old hillbilly. More modern one. Some people think we're hermits, but I'm not. I love exploring. I'm the adventurous one. But sorry, I got a little long-winded. But thanks, y'all. And I'll see you all later. And be careful out there. I'm on my way to go see the Sycamore Log Church. And I'm on my way on this old Sycamore Log Road up to it. It's a narrow old road. I've seen this beautiful old train bridge and this beautiful creek down here. I had to pull over and show y'all because it is beautiful. And this is a beautiful old train bridge. I believe it's the Scenic Highway Bridge. I ain't really sure about the history, but I decided to pull over and show you this. And this is really narrow. Man, this is a beautiful road. We're driving up to Sycamore Church. They donated by the Missouri Conservation. That's what the word. My brain was tongue-tied because I decided to show you this beautiful little windy road. It is beautiful. I think I am here. Here it is. The Sycamore Log Church. Built in 1933. It only cost like $25. Logs came from this area. I remember one time somebody, a friend of mine, showed me this old church. As I over there, I remembered it. I want to see what the sign says. Here it is. Love and memory. That is cool. This is a beautiful church. They still hold service here. One time they left it unlocked. I want to see if I can show you inside, but I doubt I can. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Maybe I can find something. It's a beautiful grounds. So peaceful. There's the women's. Bathroom, men's bathroom. Good old outhouse. Oh man. Look at this. This is why I love exploring the Ozarks. It is beautiful. I wonder if they do baptizing down there. That would be interesting. Maybe that's why this path is here. I think this is beautiful. The bathrooms. They have electric. It is an old church. So peaceful. Yeah, I'm trying to get you a good view inside because I know it's locked up. But one time they left it unlocked, and I understand why they did now. Beautiful. I'm glad I brought you along with this little church. Consider this a bonus. I was not going to originally show this, but I'm glad I did. This is one of these little neat little treasures. It's what's inside of that thing is the seats are all in like a circle, you can say, all around the middle of the room. It's a one room, like reminds you of those old one room schoolhouses. It don't even have indoor bathroom. It has a good old outhouse, and I love that. It is beautiful down here. If anybody knows about Sycamore Log Church, I love you. Comment some more because it is a beautiful church. Thank y'all for letting me show this little bonus. I'm glad I brought you along with this little church. Consider this a bonus. I was not going to originally show this, but I'm glad I did. This is one of these little neat little treasures. It's what's inside of that thing is the seats are all in like a circle, you can say, all around the middle of the room. It's a one room, like reminds you of those old one room schoolhouses. It don't even have indoor bathroom. It has a good old outhouse, and I love that. It is beautiful down here. If anybody knows about Sycamore Log Church, I love you. Comment some more because it is a beautiful church. Thank y'all for letting me show this little bonus.